Sanjay said, "Hey king, on the field of war, King Kashi with the best bow and might warrior Srikhandi and Drishtadyum, King Virat and the Ajay Satyaki, King Draupad and the few son of Draupadi, and the Abhimanyu, the son of Subhadra, with big arms, O king, a blow different conch shells, and that the terrible word made the sky and the earth sound, and the son of Dhritarashtra, O king." After that, Kapiladhwaj Arjun, seeing Dhritarashtra's sons standing there while preparing to fire the weapons, raised his bow and said these words to Rishikesh, Sri Krishna: "O Achyut, make my chariot and stand between two armies. As long as I have a good look at these people who desire war, I can see with whom I am worthy of fighting in this warlike business." Arjun prays to Krishna to see those with whom he has to fight. It is appropriate to consider these two things last for this morning. Then we will take in the evening. Firstly, Arjun saying that I should see those with whom I have to fight. Take me to such place and make me stand there indicates one thing, that's for Arjun. A war is responsibility that comes from above. A call that comes from within, not there. It is a compulsion that comes from above, not an instinct that comes from within. A war is a compulsion, a helplessness. He has to fight, so he is asking whom to fight. I should see them. Let me see who has come eager to fight, who is ready to war. The man who himself is ready for a war does not care whether others are ready for war or not. The man who himself is ready for war in blinds. He does not see the enemy. He projects the enemy. He does not want to see the enemy. Whatever he sees is in the enemy. He does not need to see enemy. He creates the enemy. He imposes enmity. When there is a war within, an enemy is created outside. When these when there is no war within, then one has to investigate who is eager to fight. So Arjun tells Krishna to make me stand at such place, such point, perspective from where I can see those who gathered here eager to fight. Secondly, the first rule of war is properly identify the person to be a fart. Whoever has to fight to recognize him properly is the first rule of war. The first rule of war, no matter how they are, is to identify the enemy of life, internal or external. And only those who correctly identify the enemy can win the war. That is why generally the one who eager for a war cannot win, because they are so surrounded by the smoke of thirst for the war that becomes difficult to recognize. The enemy eagerness to fight is so great that it becomes difficult to recognize whom one is fighting with. And if do not recognize the one with whom we are fighting, then the defect is already curtained. Therefore, much space is needed for victory, as it is at the moment of war. So much peace is not needed at any other moment. At the moment of war, the feeling of witnessing is needed more than at any other moment of victory. This Arjun is saying that now let me be a witness and see who is going to fight. I should inspect them, observe them. This is a bite thoughtful when you are anger. Observation remains minimal. When you are angry, the ability to observe is completely lost. And when the angry, then most observation is needed. But the interesting thing is that if there is an observation, there is no anger. And if there is anger, there is no observation. These two cannot happen together. If a person become eager to observe in anger, the anger will disappear. His Arjun is not angry. That's why he is not able to say about observations. This is not a matter of anger. And if the war is outside, not touching anywhere, want to be a witness and see who has come to fight, who are eager. This point of observation is valuable. And whenever a person goes into any war, whether with external enemies or internal enemies, then observation is the first formula. Right observation is the first formula. If one has to fight the internal enemies, then right observation is the first formula. Check carefully first with whom you want to fight. If you want to fight anger, then look at anger. If you want to fight lust, then look at lust. If you want to fight greed, then look at greed. Even if you go out to fight, first check very carefully who you are fighting with. Who is that? Its complete observation is possible only when one has the ability to be a witness. Otherwise, it is not possible. So Geeta is now getting closer to beginning. His stage is ready, but looking at this sutra, it seems that even if one does not know the further Geeta, a person who understands observations can say even on this sutra that Arjun will find it difficult to fight. This man will not be able to fight. It is going to be difficult to fight this.